My name is Leah Ritter, and today I'll be telling you about the 10 basic parts of a compound bow. The first part are the cams, which are right here. My compound bow versus a recurve bow is the cams, which has a lot to do with speed. With this having two versus just one cam at the bottom, it's a lot faster. The only thing you have to worry about is it's a lot harder to pull back. The next thing with the cams is the let off is a lot easier, which means when you break, which is when this turns all the way around, if it's 50 pounds, all you're holding is about 10 to 15 pounds. The next part are the limbs, which are right here, and this holds all of the energy when you're shooting. The third part is the riser, which is right here, is that whole part. My bow, it's a lot shorter. On others, it can be a lot larger. The next part are the strings and the cables. So this is your string that you pull back on when you go to shoot. The next part is the cable guard, which is right here. And what that does is it holds the cables back. And the reason that that's really important is your fletchings, when you're shooting, you don't want your fletchings to hit those and break. It could be really bad. The next part is the arrow rest or the whisker biscuit, and right here you just put your arrow through like this, and what it does is it stabilizes a lot better and gives it more of a straighter path and you're more accurate. The next part is the sights, and this is just a basic sight. You have your 3 pins, you have your green, red, and yellow. Usually most people will set their green pin at 20 yards, their red pin at 30 yards, and their yellow pin at 40 yards. The next thing is the wrist strap, which is right here. And what that does is kind of stabilizes a little bit, and that when you're shooting, your bow doesn't drop out of your hands or jump out. The next part is your handle or your grip, and that's just where you hold on to your bow. And lastly, you have your sight hole, which is right here. And what you do is when you pull back to shoot and you look, then you can sight in, you look at whatever sight you need, and you can sight in and shoot your target. I honestly love shooting archery, and I think it's a lot of fun. If you have any interest, I highly recommend going out and trying it. It's a lot of fun. But I hope that this speech kind of gives you a little bit more information about the parts of a compound bow. Yet again, my name is Leah Ritter with the Parts of a Compound Bow. Thank you.